The UK is bracing itself. A wave of far-right rallies is looming, the largest mobilization of its kind since the 2011 riots. The police are taking no chances. This is not merely about maintaining order, it's about preventing a repeat of a national trauma. Far-right groups are mobilizing across the country, targeting immigrant communities, ethnic minorities, and symbols of government authority. The potential for violence is undeniable. The police, acutely aware of the stakes, are determined to act as a bulwark against chaos. This time, they vow, will be different. The police response to the planned far-right rallies is nothing short of massive. Thousands of officers, many trained in riot control and equipped with specialized gear, are being deployed across the country. This is not simply a show of force, it's a strategic deployment of resources designed to deter violence and ensure public safety. Police presence will be particularly heavy in cities identified as potential flashpoints. Key locations, including government buildings and areas with large immigrant populations, will be closely guarded. Surveillance technology, including CCTV cameras and facial recognition software, will be deployed to monitor crowds and identify potential threats. Social media is also being closely scrutinized for signs of incitement or coordination of violence. The police are operating under immense pressure, but they remain resolute in their commitment to protecting the public and upholding the law. The internet, once hailed as a tool for democratization and free speech, has become a breeding ground for hate. Far-right groups have become adept at using social media platforms to spread their toxic ideology, recruit new members, and incite violence. Social media platforms, with their algorithms designed to maximize engagement, often amplify extremist content. The anonymity of the internet emboldens extremists, allowing them to spew hate with little fear of consequence. The police are monitoring online activity closely, tracking hate speech and identifying individuals and groups involved in planning or encouraging violence. Social media companies are facing increasing pressure to crack down on hate speech and remove extremist content from their platforms. Section 4. Justice at work, arrests, charges, and the pursuit of accountability. In the lead-up to the planned far-right rallies, police have been conducting preemptive raids and making arrests. Individuals suspected of planning or inciting violence are being taken into custody, often based on evidence gathered from social media or through surveillance. The message is clear: those who seek to disrupt the peace and endanger public safety will be held accountable. The Crown Prosecution Service is working closely with the police to build strong cases against those arrested. Charges range from inciting violence and making threats to possession of offensive weapons and hate crimes. The pursuit of accountability is essential to deter future violence and maintain public trust. Section 5. Unmasking the mob. Delving into the roots of far-right fury. Understanding the motivations behind the far-right rallies is crucial to addressing the root causes of extremism and preventing future violence. The far-right thrives on exploiting fear and uncertainty, offering simplistic solutions to complex problems. Their rhetoric is often laced with racism, xenophobia, and Islamophobia, tapping into deep-seated prejudices and fears. Social media plays a significant role in spreading far-right propaganda and recruiting new members. Addressing the root causes of far-right extremism requires a multifaceted approach, including tackling economic inequality, promoting social inclusion, and countering hate speech and misinformation. Section 6. Safeguarding our streets, the police commitment to peace and order. As the UK braces itself for the wave of far-right rallies, the police stand as a bulwark against chaos. Their task is monumental: to uphold the right to peaceful assembly while preventing violence and protecting the public. The police are acutely aware of the high stakes involved. They are working tirelessly to gather intelligence, identify potential threats, and develop strategies to de-escalate tensions. The success of the police response will depend not just on their tactical preparedness, but also on their ability to maintain public trust. They must be seen as impartial guardians of the peace, committed to protecting all citizens regardless of their beliefs or backgrounds. They are prepared, they are resolute, and they are committed to safeguarding our streets and upholding the law.